He was the ultimate macho presence of Ben-Hur, a towering Roman villain with steel in his voice and fire in his eyes. But behind that image, Stephen Boyd was living a life carefully constructed by Hollywood, one that demanded silence, sacrifice, and a dangerous kind of performance off-screen. Born William Miller in Belfast, Northern Ireland, Boyd came from humble beginnings. When he arrived in Hollywood in the 1950s, studios saw exactly what they needed: strength, charm, and raw masculinity. They renamed him, reshaped him, and prepared him for stardom. But this was the era of the Hays Code, where image was everything, and any hint of deviation from the perfect leading man could end a career overnight. Then came the opportunity of a lifetime. Ben-Hur. Cast as Messala, Boyd stood on the edge of global fame. But at the same time, rumors about his private life began circulating. Panic spread through the studio. Their solution: control the narrative. In 1958, Boyd was pushed into a sudden, highly publicized marriage to Mariella di Sarzana. It looked perfect in the press. Handsome star, beautiful bride. But behind the cameras, it was a hollow arrangement that collapsed in just 21 days. The message was clear: protect the image at all costs. Boyd complied, but not without resistance. On the set of Ben-Hur, something extraordinary happened. Screenwriter Gore Vidal quietly suggested a hidden layer to the story: that Messala's hatred for Judah Ben-Hur came from a past romantic connection, now rejected. Director William Wyler approved, but insisted the film star, Charlton Heston, never be told. Boyd understood immediately. He poured everything into the role: his isolation, his frustration, the emotional cost of hiding who he was. On screen, his performance burned with intensity. What audiences saw as rivalry carried something deeper: longing, pain, and heartbreak. Heston, unaware, played it straight, making Boyd's performance even more powerful. The result: a masterpiece. Ben-Hur became a global phenomenon, winning 11 Oscars. Boyd earned a Golden Globe and worldwide recognition. But the truth behind that performance remained hidden. Hollywood celebrated the warrior, but it never allowed the man to exist. After Ben-Hur, Boyd was trapped in the very image he helped create. Tough roles, stoic characters, endless expectations. His personal life remained tightly controlled, his identity locked away. Fame brought success, but also isolation. As the industry changed in the late 1960s, Boyd struggled to adapt. The larger-than-life heroes of his era were fading, and so was he. He moved into smaller films, working constantly, using exhaustion as a distraction from a life he couldn't fully live. In 1977, at just 45 years old, Stephen Boyd died suddenly of a heart attack while playing golf in California. The headlines mourned a star, but they never told the full story. Only years later did the truth emerge. Thanks again to Gore Vidal. And when it did, it changed everything. Boyd wasn't just a classic Hollywood tough guy. He was a man navigating a system that demanded he erase himself to survive. And yet, through his performance in Ben-Hur, he found a way to fight back, quietly, brilliantly, and forever preserved on film. His legacy isn't just strength. It's defiance. Because even in an industry built on illusion, Stephen Boyd proved something unforgettable: the truth always finds a way to be seen. If you love uncovering the hidden stories behind classic Hollywood legends, subscribe to Classic Hollywood Feuds.